Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy coming at you for another edition of Danjer Collecting Pickups. This is the first birthday edition. Quick shout out and happy birthday to my son Ryder. We love you so much and hope you enjoy this because someday this will be the huge start to your collection, and hopefully between now and the time that you learn to love and appreciate all these things, that you even have a bigger and more awesome collection. So along the way, I just want to let you know that there'll be a lot of shout outs to people who helped contribute, a lot of people that also care about Ryder, that were in the process of this. And as many of you know, I'm half Filipino, and the first birthday is always, I guess, the biggest, or one of the biggest, in the Filipino culture outside of when they get older. But we kicked it off really big this time. We have some great stuff, and just to my son, don't expect this every year because this is kind of like a little bit of a one-off, but hopefully over the next 20 or 30 years, we can get you some really cool stuff. All right, so we're gonna start over here. We got some really great stuff. Just starting in the corner, Ryder, we got you your first Detroit Tigers bobblehead. Yes, we do. And that's with thanks from Scotty Whittle. And down here, also with thanks from Scott, we have a number of Batman 66 dinky cars. They're still in package, but down the road it'll be up to you if you want to rip them out and play with them. That's totally cool. Daddy also got you your first baby's Nintendo 64. By the time you get old enough to play, there'll probably be PlayStation 6 or 7 or 8. Who knows by then? But until the meantime, here's something a little bit more fun and simple. I'll teach you all about that stuff, playing classics like GoldenEye and Star Fox, and I have no idea if you'll even be into things like Pokemon. All right, into comic books. Now we have a lot of great stuff here. One of my friends that you'll get to meet someday, and you never know, maybe he'll be your teacher or an inspiration to help you draw. Tony Gray gave me some things, which include this pile and that pile there, and there's some other things under which I'll show you in a second. But he did some paneling on Batman the Dark Knight. So here's the first issue. He signed it, obviously, and there's the second issue, which he also did some paneling on. We did get a Justice League #1 for you, and a variant cover. All right, those are ready to go for you. And I got you a stack of graded comics. These are all 9.8, so very close to gem. You'll learn all about that when you get older, and you'll see what else is down there in the future. But more on Tony in a second. As you know, or someday you'll appreciate, you have a Tron arcade classic from Fast Eddie's, and you know, just building your Tron collection. We're able to get you a autograph from Cindy Morgan and Bruce Boxleitner from Tron, and that's certified with a certificate of authenticity on the back, so that's great. But let's get back to Tony. So he's done a local character, the Incredible Conduit, and we're just going to show you one of the things that we were able to get from him. There's a redesign of his character right there, which is done by him. He was kind enough to get us, through your dad, but get us the 1 of 15 from his figure, the Incredible Conduit. He did keep the prototype, but we do have one of a very short run, and we wish him all the best as he does his mass production in the near future. Tony was also kind enough. We have obviously some of his comics featuring the character around town at St. Clair College and in the city. Then we have the regular run as well, and some of the premium comics that you see here. Thanks so much, Tony, if you've seen this, and thanks for having us over time and time and again. He was kind enough to get us the printer's proof of Incredible Conduit. That's a black and white version. And finally, we have the color version, right? And then we have some of the regular runs too. That one was signed to you, to Danjer, Tony Gray, and another one. And I think we were the first, I could be wrong, in getting the sketchbook, so that's great. And then we have a print, and it says, "To Danjer, believe in yourself, Tony Gray." So thanks so much, Tony. That's awesome. Getting on to games, what would be a video without some games? And my friend Bill in Pittsburgh was kind enough to get us over this game for you. It's Blow 'em Out Ryder. It's a Nintendo cartridge, which you'll learn about in the future. The character in it has been designed to you, so you'll see someday that you'll be playing yourself, Danjer, in this game, as you appear to blow out candles on cakes, right? Pretty fitting for your first birthday. And that came with the birthday greetings from Bill as well. And it just says, "Happy birthday from the design team, Ryder. Enjoy the game, Bill, and check that out. Hope you save some breath to blow out your candles." And I'll have to tell you all about that someday when you get older with the Nintendo games and blowing in the cartridges. Also, you have a Kirby's Dream Course for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. We'll teach you about that someday. And your your second box copy game is Bubble Bobble, again for Nintendo. And thanks to your Uncle Rob, who's off to seminary, we have a boxed complete copy of Chrono Trigger for Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So that's great. We're getting some awesome games for you, getting lined up, building your collection. Let's get on to the cards. There are so many cards here, I can't even go through all of them and stuff, but anyways, we'll just say we're loaded with rookies in a variety of sports. There's LeBron James, there's John Elway. It gets better and better. We have so many classic cards here. Bobby Orr, Jean, Bobby Hull. We got like the 72 team here. We got so many cards. There's so many awesome, great hockey legends in that lot there. You will see that someday, but that's great to have there. Who else do we got down here? Just a couple things, as you can see in the bottom. We have a Ken Dryden rookie. We have Mark Messier rookie and stuff, so that's great. Moving on from your, I guess, your relative, my Uncle Kim, who owned Penny Print here. He gave me a sealed envelope of comics. Now, I don't know what's in this lot of comic books here. I haven't opened up, but I can tell you right now, back in the day, he used to print Cerebus comics locally, and in here, who knows what's in here. So we'll open that together someday, and thanks so much to my Uncle Kim. There's a nice little stack in there, and again, who knows what's in there. Moving on, I know you like superheroes. I hope you like superheroes by the time you get of age. To accompany your first issue of Shazam, we got you a signed copy from Frank Coughlin Jr., who is the actor that played Billy Batson in the classic Shazam. That's framed, that's signed. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. We'll talk more about Shazam in a second. But speaking of cool stuff, let's get right to the cream of the crop in this lot, starting with this book here. With my friend Isaac at Trophy Boys, we designed this book for you. It's called Danjer's Book of Secrets, and you'll learn about this book someday because you'll be going on a lifetime treasure hunt, which we'll talk about in the future. Right away out of the gate, what do we have here? We have a framed copy of Donkey Kong Competition cartridge, for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This is one of 2,500. Alright, that's a very rare cartridge, and we'll tell you all about that someday, so hope you enjoy that. Getting into hockey cards, we have a Mario Lemieux rookie. It is just pristine. It's hard to show it in a video, it doesn't do it justice at all, but we can definitely get that graded for you, so it's up there. And we have a Wayne Gretzky rookie card. I'll just let you guys take a look at that for a second. We have some great cards, but I'd say this is the best one that you'll be receiving. So just keep an eye on that for the future, and I hope you take care of that. And thanks to my friend Bob, who is past president over at Dynamic Forces in the States, we're able to get you this is a reprint, but it is a reprint of Action Comics. It's signed by Jerry Siegel. It's number 1475 of 2000. The reason for that is on the second millennium, on the 14th year, 7th month, 5th day, you were born. So I thought that was cool to get. And last but not least is a copy of The Amazing Spider-Man #1. GR, of course, but I think you'll love this, and yeah, we'll definitely take care of that. Let's go to the pièce de résistance. This here, I hope you love. When I was growing up, my dad and my uncle worked together. They did a portrait of me, which still hangs in my old bedroom, now father's office. And working with my friend who's a comic book artist, Alfonso, we developed this awesome piece of you. There you are. Shazam. That's you, son, right there in your first year. Those are all your toys, Sophie, Daddy's little all-star, all your toys, and we did this remarkable piece. So the beautiful thing about this is not only will you be getting the original copy with your mom, your grandparents and your godmother were also given a copy. Alright, so we hope you enjoy this, and we love you so much. So to everyone that contributed in this, no particular order, Scott, Tony, Bill, Alfonso, Rob, whoever I missed, thank you so much for everything. These are things that will definitely grow my son Ryder, aka Danjer's collection in the future. We'll definitely take care of this. Again, we're going to be sending a Ryder on a treasure hunt in the future, and here's where the secret of his treasure will be found. And Ryder, make sure you take care of all this stuff. If there's something you feel like trading or getting rid of someday, ask your dad first. Alright, so that's it for another edition of Danjer Collecting Pickups, and happy birthday to my son, Ryder Roman Danjer Renaud.